Hey guys, this is Dr. Sandy, and a lot of exciting changes always going on in the office, so we're always trying to provide the best service possible. One thing you should know as well, I'm very blessed. I'll be visiting a doctor, a very powerful chiropractor this weekend in the States. I'm going to be spending time in his clinic. He is getting great results, and obviously when I come back we'll be implementing and making those changes to make sure you guys are also getting very powerful results, so I'll keep you posted on that. And this week we are going to talk about the next power principle, which is power function. So just so you know what the power principles are, there's 5 of them. With all the research, all the doctors I've spent time with, all the readings I've done, I kind of summarized it to 5 points. Number 1 would be power focus, which is starting the day or ending the day with prayer, meditation, making time for your faith, however you practice in your house. Number 2 would be power family. What that basically means, I'm using the term family or friends, having that emotional support, because you will live longer, you'll heal faster. And number 3, what we're talking about this week, is power function, which is chiropractic. Number 4 and 5 is power fitness, power food, which are essential. You need to do all components to have the best health possible, but we're going to be talking about hardcore chiropractic. So what we're doing in chiropractic always, we want to enable the brain to send messages freely to the entire system, muscle and organ. I know some people like to place us as musculoskeletal doctors, and we get great results with muscle tone. Yes, we're working with the skeleton, but we do help organ function. I mean, ask any chiropractor who's been practicing long enough, working with the body, I mean, breathing issues, blood pressure, you'll see over time positive changes happening. So just a personal and exciting story that even for me is more than I could have ever expected. We have a gentleman under care right now. He is in a wheelchair. He had injured the lower portion of the spine, T12 through L1, L2, just that segment of the spine, which would be about here. And he came in. He's a very, in my opinion, athlete almost. 2-3 hours a day, comfortably going on a wheelchair, training on a regular basis. So he came for higher performance. He wanted to obviously feel his best. But here's the miracle of the story. He's been coming in lately and saying he's actually feeling, after an incredibly long time, feeling sensations coming back into his leg, which, if you think about it from a pure medical point of view, makes no sense, because he's severed and damaged that middle portion of the lower spine, but there is sensation coming back, and it just shows you that the body has such a innate and great desire to heal. It can recuperate, and even areas that are severed and damaged, the body's so intelligent with specific scientific chiropractic properly administered, the body can do things that I would have never even expected him coming here. So and we were also talking about the technique, and I love what we're doing in the office. It's a combination of KST, torque release. We're using gentle techniques, but all the techniques are honestly muscle-based, muscle-tested, and what we're doing is going to certain segments and seeing that is an adjustment required, what direction, how much force should we be using. There's a lot of assessments. So literally when you come in, we're doing assessments, but we will assess on that visit, that part of the day, that literal minute when you are getting assessed, what your body needs. Because the powerful thing I've seen in masters in chiropractic is knowing when to adjust and when knowing not to adjust. They're both equally powerful, because there's a temptation sometimes to feel like I'm just going to adjust the whole system, whether it needs it or not, and those doctors do not get the strongest results. You have to assess, does the body need this, which force, which direction, how much pressure. It's incredibly sophisticated, but when it's done right, you do get powerful results. And as always, we're always committed to enhancing the technique, and every week I come here, you just get better and better and better. You're always refining, and to make sure we're changing people's lives, to allow the brain and body to heal. And there's a term we use in chiropractic called inside out, which basically means that the body heals from the inside out, above, down, inside out. What that basically means is that when a muscle, tissue, or organ is sick and weak and damaged, with chiropractic, when you take pressure off the spinal cord and the nerves can send the impulses back, those areas actually rebuild and rejuvenate. So the muscle tone will build back from the inside out. That organ, your heart, your lungs, will start to rebuild itself from the inside out. And that's what separates our profession from a lot of things. I love the other natural therapies. Is there a time and place for medicine? Of course there's, we know that for emergency care, But what makes it different, all those approaches, whether it's creams or we're taking a supplement and stuff, it's the outside-in approach. What makes chiropractic incredibly unique and powerful is we're using the spine, take that pressure off, and from the internal, it starts to rejuvenate and rebuild itself, which is incredibly powerful. So that's what we're doing in the office. So anyway, that is your tip for the week. Next week, as you guys know, please sign up for Power Energy. One of my favorite classes, just natural things you can do. That whole class is just about getting your energy up. I know a lot of our patients coming in are really tired, low energy, so what the research is showing on getting your energy up. I'd love to see you there, as always. Love your referrals. We are honestly a very healthy referral practice, and we appreciate all the help you've done. You're saving lives, you're changing lives. Can't do it without you, so thank you so much, and we'll see you next week, and God bless.